mentioned before in that piece, averages 40 in T20 cricket for Yorkshire. Strike rate 150.
This is perfect for the Rockets. I can guarantee you Paul Franks, the head coach today, would be saying when Harry Brook comes in, get the spin on. And he comes in with Carter with his tail up.
Oh, that's close. Oh, if he's hit that, then he's safe, I guess. What do you reckon? Hit it?
Sure, I'm the man to ask, am I? I always think out.
Oh, it's out then. Such a good start, this from the Trent Rockets. They look sharp. 20 balls gone, 18 for 2.
Oh, perfect delivery. Kazoo, proud sponsors of the 100. What if there's a better way to buy your next car? Just visit Kazoo and pick out one you love. All our cars pass a thorough 300-point inspection and are carefully reconditioned. We show you every detail, so you'll know exactly what you're getting. And every car comes with a 90-day warranty, roadside assistance, and our 7-day money-back guarantee, giving you a whole week to make sure you love it. And if you don't, we'll take it back. Can you buy a quality car that's guaranteed to leave you happy? Kazoo, yeah you can. Another beautiful delivery. Kazoo, proud sponsors of the 100.
One of the tactical quirks of the 100. Matt Carter can bowl the final 5 from the Ratcliffe Roan end, and then bowl the first 5 of the next set from the pavilion end.
It's a good move from the Rockets. Obviously, Matt Carter has only gone for 4 runs, 10 deliveries with 2 wickets. Shows that the shorter format very much is a game of momentum, and the Rockets feel that Carter has gained a lot of momentum in this game so far, so why not let him keep going?
Yeah, very different in the case of you quick lads. Your training is all based around maximum effort for 6 balls. I can't see you volunteering to bowl too many 10s if it were you. You'd be blowing, wouldn't you?
Particularly in this heat. Yeah, a bit easier off 5 paces that Matt Carter trots in from.
10 off the reel in Chennai or Mumbai or somewhere.
No run.
Ball gripping on a regular basis now. Sun blazing down on this 22 yards here in Nottingham.
No run. Yeah, nice.
Lyde, who is usually so quick at starting, has been kept unbelievably quiet. 4 runs from 8 balls. Carter has got him under wraps. Good from Moores. It'll be a wide. Really good wicket keeping. And 10 off the reel in a panda head. Might get you a bit warm.
Catch that.
Down the track he goes, breaks the shackles. A bit of risk involved in that, but it was calculated and excellently done from Adam Lyde, who's getting a bit of stick from the crowd. 25 for 2, that's the power play done.
Catch that. Catch that.
You might not get through there, mate. Samit Patel, don't be surprised. Spin, spin, and more spin.
Catch that.
How would you play on here, Tammy?
Well, it's obviously a used wicket, and they're going to keep coming with spin. They've got 5 spinners in their team. I think you've got to go with your sweeps, your reverse sweeps. I think you've also got to take a little bit of time to get the pace of the wicket. Even though it's only 100 balls, I think taking your time, getting the pace of it, that's the way to go.
Yeah, left hand, right hand will help as well, won't it? Think of now. A little bit more straightforward for the left hand. Left hand is looking leg side. He's looking deep mid wicket. He's looking hard sweeps. And he's looking deep mid wicket, long on. Anything leg side. That's why Samit Patel's come round the wicket. Not quite so straightforward for the right hander. He's got to hit more in to out. He's thinking offside now. Hitting it to, yeah, that's where he's looking. Extra cover, that sort of region there.
I find the extra cover shot's always quite a big shot early on in your innings.
Well, its simplest form, the game may well be won by the side that plays spin best. They've got some high-class spinners on show.
Catch that!
That one dragged down a little bit, but there's plenty of cover leg side. .29 runs on the board from 30 balls.
That's a duck, he's out.
Well, it's all change here. They're more active, driving better, and going out in the middle of the night.
It's happening, it's happening.
Whatever your reason for making a positive change in life, Vitality protects and motivates you to make it happen. Smart Take gets you started, rewards keep you going. That's how we share the benefits of healthy living. We call it shared value insurance.
No, I'm off to the spare room.
Vitality, sharing the benefits of healthy living.
That skipped over a row of houses.
Rash, yes, Rash.
And it might get tougher because Rashid Khan is into the attack.
What's in here, Rash? Which way?
The master spinner Adil Rashid against Rashid Khan. Mujib is playing as well.
Catch that, catch it!
Straight up, goes straight up, but gets enough of it. And that seems to be the way they're going to play, cross-batted shots.
Yeah, quite lucky there from Brooke, but the pace of Rashid Khan means that it just races away from the ball. Top edge sweep over the keeper, runs away here at Trent Bridge.
Catch that, catch it! One, get down to
Back down this time. No, not even the dive can save it. Just a little short. And Harry Brook, in the form that he's in, he's not going to miss out.
It's a great shot there from Harry Brook. He's picked up the length so early, rocked back, and got a good bat on it to get it away from the square leg boundary.
one. Nice boy, nice boy.
You used to have to just face 6 balls. Now you could, if you're going well, you could face 10. Can't get stuck one down one end against Rashid Khan. You've got to face 10 of them.
I guess that's the challenge, isn't it? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily know how I would go about playing Rashid Khan. I think we've almost got to sit back and wait for that short one.
And gone. And gone. It's not long before he's in the wickets. It was a little fuller. It was a little quicker.
Rashid Khan there, quick through the air, and it's under the bat of Adam Lyth, and it's bowled him on the leg stump. Big wicket there for the Trent Rockets. And there it is, the trademark helicopter celebration.
Yeah, not easy for the batters. Yeah, you see a shake of the head there. Conditions very much bowler friendly, certainly spin friendly at the moment. And they decided to play cross-batted shots. And the conundrum now for the skipper, Lewis Gregory, is how does he use his bowlers? He has plenty of bowling options or spin options. But does he keep Rashid Khan going now? Or does he say, you're my trump card, I need another few spells out of you?
I just think with so many spinners on the side, you probably keep Rashid Khan going here. You've got two batters, news the crease, and you just got to try and, you know, kill the game here, get another wicket, and keep the goal rolling.
Another left-hander in, so I think that's the right thing to do. Left hand, right hand. Not getting any easier though. 38 runs from 35. It's a bit of a struggle at the moment.
The leg spinner there from Rashid Khan's great viewing from stump cam, isn't it? Get to see what the wicketkeeper views.
Helmick, how did he do that? How did he catch that?
No, great knock.
Joe Root trying to get through really quickly, trying to put... How's he caught this? He can do anything. There you go, it's easy.
He's an entertainer, isn't he, Rashid Khan? Loves the crowds.
I'm thinking Marchant de Lange. We talked him up at the top of the show. You want pace. As a batter now, you want pace. You want Marchant de Lange. You want something. Take away the spin. Not sure you're going to get too much of it. Missed out. Missed out. That was there. Just dragged down from Joe Root.
Yeah, I'm not too sure the batsmen are going to get pace anytime soon with the number of spinners that are in this Trent Rockets team. And if I was the captain, I'd certainly be bowling my spinners as long as possible.
Catch that one. Oh, yes, Bish. Not with your pace, Bish.
42 runs from 40 balls. Great view of the ground and the pitch there. You can just see how worn it is. So into the attack, then out, then back in. So not long before Rashid Khan changes ends.
I think this is where the game's going to be won or lost for the Trent Rockets and the Superchargers here. It's how well you can play the likes of Rashid Khan and Samit Patel.
He's a bowler, isn't he, that's constantly evolving. He's got a bag of tricks. He knows how to bowl them well. Batsmen, he knows, are really studying every release point. They'll be on the computers and on any analysis that they can get. And I see in the winter, he just made one or two changes to the way he approaches the crease with the hand position. He's almost trying to fox now, trying to outthink the batter. The batter's looking at a certain grip from the hand. That used to be the googly, and he's just made an adjustment. So clever, so clever. As any batter will say, you're looking for clues from the release. And he's just saying, I know what you're looking for, and I'm just going to make a few changes.
One.
I think you can compare him to someone like Matt Parkinson, who we saw last night. They're completely different leg spinners. He bowls it at such a pace, doesn't get the amount of side spin as someone like Parky, but, you know, it's quick through the air, hard to pick, and you can just see he's one of the best bowlers in the world.
Yeah, decision making, any batter will tell you.
One. Yes, Baz.
I'm not sure he picked that one. 46 runs from 45 balls.
It looks like the batsmen might be getting a little bit of what they want here. It looks like Merchant de Lange's coming on, and if I was batting now, I'd definitely be trying to take advantage of some pace on the ball and catch up here.
Yeah, I agree. Two opening batters here, I think we're both thinking the same. I'd be surprised if they're not out there and thinking, okay, this is really tough against the spin, scoring boundaries. Now, it can work both ways, because Martin de Lange is going to enjoy that as well, because he'd get a chance to pick up wickets. But he's bowled brilliantly in the first game, so he'll feel brimful of confidence. But if I was a batter, I'm going hard here. That's what he does, but field is well placed.
I'm not sure if you can see this field, but it's an incredibly interesting field that all the men out there were behind square apart from a deep mid-wicket. It seems as though he might be going wide on the wide line or short at the head.
No ball gift, absolute gift, free hit. So Martin de Lange overstepping first ball. Have a big swing, mate. Oh, good luck. Good luck with a big swing there. Brilliant response from Martin de Lange.
That's the 50th formal Superchargers 53 46 balls.
I mean, that is a very good ball to bowl on a free hit. There's not much chance of getting that one out the ground.
Clever bowling, even Martin de Lange loves seeing it whistle past the batters. Even he's just taking the pace off the ball now. Cutters, he knows he's going to get more from the surface. Fastest bowler in the tournament. It's average speed, so not the fastest delivery necessarily, but the fastest average speed.
Rush! Lovely boy! Rush!
He started well here, de Lange. He's going very full, giving them nothing to get underneath. He knows the batsmen are going to be coming after him here.
Lovely connection, but again, can't find the boundary. Great fielding in the deep. And the Superchargers will know that whatever they get, they're not out of the game, because they brought in Parkinson, Callum Parkinson, brother of, another no ball. So another chance, another big swing. Adil Rashid, Mujib as well, mystery spin. So they too have some tricks. And can they get a decent score on the board? Overstepping again. Change of angle now, round the wicket. Keep that foot behind the line. Oh, he bowls that one all right.
He's done well there with those three hits. He's managed to go in at the feet, making sure that they've got no room to get their hands free and get the boundary away.
Well, he's got a slight smile on his face. He's probably thinking, I've bowled 4 balls, I've only gone for 8. I've bowled 2 no balls, I've done all right. Can I finish this set of 5? Yes, he can. Brilliant. Great control of the full delivery. 56 runs on the board, 50 balls, halfway.
That's how to get them out. Kazoo, proud sponsors of the 100.
Oh no. It's the boss. Why did you agree to umpire the annual office cricket match? Oh, that's out. So what's the plan, champ? Are you going to be a yes man or do the right thing? Nice.
Double protection of 72 hours for high-pressure moments. Sure Advanced Protection. It won't let you down.
A quick review, and he's happy. Kazoo, proud sponsors of the 100.
A few shadows to get used to on the ground here at Trent Bridge. There is a lot of spin to get used to, Kumar Sangakkara. Big challenge out in the middle for the Superchargers as they try and set a total.
Yeah, I thought the one distinguishing factor for the Rockets from the last game to now, again, has been their planning. They've looked very, very clinical, very well organized. Again, very decisive, and you can see by the way they run around the field, the quick bowling changes, everyone knows what they have to do. And when you don't have much time in a game like this, that's such a critical part of it, and it also helps when the plans work.
For sure, there's no nodding off in the team meetings. You miss that one little piece of information, you'd just be left there standing, the captain absolutely fuming, knowing that you should be in a different fielding position or getting ready to bowl.
Touch it, one.
Is that one area of the game that you think is just increasing competition after competition?
Absolutely. A lot of data, historical and current, being crunched. A lot of new creative and imaginative thinking coming in.
Get around there, Bish.
On that base. And what a shot. You know, shot wide for a left-hander. Room to throw his arms is all you need, and very, very well placed. Sweeper is set very straight, telling Samit Patel to bowl full. But he erred on length and put away.
Well, Patel does well here. Wouldn't mind having another little look at it as well. Completion of his 5 deliveries. 6 runs coming from it. 62 on the board.
I'm not sure whether COVID protocols allow it, but it'll be interesting to see if the Trent Rockets women and men's teams sometimes might have joint team meetings. Kind of a brains trust in common for both sides to see whether there are cross learnings from one team to the other. It could be an interesting way of developing the tactical kind of nows in terms of playing the 100 and beyond.
Yeah, I like it. I just had a chat to Darren Lehman after the interview with Harry Brook. He had Julia Price on his coaching staff with the Brisbane Heat. That's edged and it's through. It's going to run away, as we've seen on this ground today, very nicely.
You've got to be brave, and that's when you get lucky. And Rashid Khan's bowled very well. The ball's gripping, the googly turning away, giving enough bounce and enough pace at the rate he bowls that an edge will always run for 4.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Like, that is so quick through the air. So all of a sudden, as a batter, you've got to deal with the pace of the delivery, but then also try and pick up all the very, very subtle cues that he does give you to figure out, is it his fast one? Is it the leg break? Is it the googly? That's hit the gap nicely. Yeah, that'll skip away as well. Great start to this Rashid Khan over.
I like the way Simpson is batting. He's doing a lot of different things, and that's kind of slightly putting Rashid off his game. He's going deep into his crease, he's stepping out, he's moving away, being very, very unpredictable. And the moment he sees any room or any length to work with, he's right on it.
I'm going to ask you, what cue would you look for if you had to face him?
It's quite difficult. You should watch the hand, watch the wrist, but his action is so different. It's really hard to pick up at point of release, so sometimes you look for the grip, the cupped leg spinner and the fingers close together for the googly, but then he's realized that he's changed it up So everyone's kind of pushing and prodding, looking for clues. And Rashid's been winning.
Yeah, that's going to find the boundary as well. This is a productive over here for the Northern Superchargers. 3 boundaries, 12 runs. They skip on to 74 from 60. Indication there that we're having a strategic timeout, or a break for everyone here at Trent Bridge.
Some lovely spin on that. Kazoo, proud sponsors of the 100.
New McCoy's Fire Pit.
Don't deny the beast.
What if there's a better way to buy your next car? Just visit Kazoo and pick out one you love from thousands. All our cars pass a 300-point inspection and are carefully reconditioned. You can either collect it from us or have it delivered to your door at a time that suits you. And every car comes with a 7-day money-back guarantee, so you've got a whole week to make sure you love it. Can you buy a car that's guaranteed to leave you happy? Kazoo, yeah you can.
New McCoy's Fire Pit.
Don't deny the beast.
This is new, this is the 100. It's one of the great kicks, top corner.
Right, the captain is nerves.
Get ready for an action-packed summer that's only live once on Sky Sports.
All the big names, all the big games. The action continues. Get your fix. The 100 is only live once on Sky Sports.
They're making it look easy. Kazoo, proud sponsors of the 100.
Just the 8-4s here at Trent Bridge in this match between the Northern Superchargers, who sit 74 runs on the board, trying to push that up to something competitive against the Trent Rockets. There's been a little bit of pace, but a lot of spin. Used wicket, and the matchups have been really about who can take the pace off the ball and bowl to team plans.
It's time now for one of the batters to go, and it'll probably be the right-hander taking the boundaries on. They're looking for that 150 mark as a minimum. The Rockets bat well and they bat deep.
Current England captain to former under-19 England captain and Harry Brook. Has he got enough on it to get past the sweeper? No. We talk about Rashid Khan with the ball. We can equally talk about him in the field as well.
And with the bat at times, it can be
100%.
destructive.
The all-round package. Get going, get going. Nah, didn't get going quick enough.
And this is what I really like about Rook, is the fact that he gets into that neutral position. We spoke about it before in the build-up as well. Just look at him. He's nice and low. He starts off tall, but gets nice and low in that neutral position from where he doesn't move forward or back. So he doesn't lose time. He's got the ability to then muscle it and place it.
Yes.
Taking the pace off the shot. And that's what I loved about your masterclass, Kumar, because we talked about solid base. He can accelerate the bat through the shot. That's where he gets his boundary balls. But what he can also do is decelerate the bat. So then he can pick up his twos on a very small ground that runs quickly.
Absolutely. That's a great point in terms of anyone watching.
Catch it, one.
And it's not just about the power in every shot that you play. It's also about the subtleties, being smart and being aware, looking at gaps to maximize a good ball. So going for one, you hit it into a gap, you go for two. Suddenly, the over that you're looking to get, 8 off, suddenly you've got 10, 11, maybe 12 with a good, well-placed boundary.
12 from the last over, 9 so far.
One.
It's a cover drive of note that has just completely turned Delanga inside out on the boundary line. 13 from the block of 5. A little bit of flurry of runs here. 87 from 65.
I like the big man shaking his head, isn't it? He's bowled a few no balls, but bowled well. And now in the field, kind of a basic mistake. You can almost sense the crowd and the captain and the keeper going, spin, spin, watch the spin.
Yeah, not happy. Tipping you'll get a chance to redeem yourself, though.
One.
You can immediately see for the left hand, Mel, you've got the square leg set very fine, because with the bounce, if you top edge it, it's going to go fine. Then for the right hander, he'll try and take it across him. Maybe try and get him hitting through the offside. A good cut will still go for one. And a change in the field again. They've got point going very behind square, quite fine.
One.
50 partnership up between Brook and Simpson, a much needed one as well.
As a batter, you look at the field and you sense kind of the plans that the bowler's thinking about and the fielding captain's setting. So here you need to use your feet.
Oh, mix up. Thrown straight into the back of Brook.
He didn't change his direction of running, because under the new law, or the new rule, playing condition, he could be given out, but nah, it was all done in good faith.
The old yes, no, oh, sorry, ow.
Was it a grimace or a sigh of relief?
One base. One base.
Another little chip putting pressure on the boundary riders, trying to drag them off their line. It's been a great comeback block of 5 as well, after 25 from the last 10.
He's going to bowl straight. He's going to bowl more towards the leg side.
Slog sweep, finds the gap. A boundary to finish the 5. The Chargers to 94 from 70.
It's a great shot. You can immediately see as a batter, he's going to be straight at the stumps or towards your pads with the field that he's set. But he's just too good. He's got great hands, great positioning. Your head's got to be right in front of your front knee and over your front toe for the sweep. Very well executed. Partnership of 56 right now. Both of the batters batting intelligently.
Can they continue it on is the question. Simpson 30 from 22, handy strike rate of 136. Brook, not as dynamic as he was the other night, but different conditions, different attack, different game. Still equally as potent, 34 from 27 as Gregory is back into the attack.
Starts off with a slow ball, immediately shows his variation. Couple of options for Brook right now. Can still exploit the shorter boundary straight. He can look to do his paddle, which kind of throws the ball immediately onto the back foot in terms of length. But he's also very strong through the offside. Be interesting to see what plans Gregory has.
97% of runs scored are on the leg side for Harry Brook. Still 97%.
Just goes to show that the Trent Rockets have really tied Brook down to one side of the pitch. Would love to exploit the offside, but they haven't really given him a chance. And this is what's really struck me about the Rockets. They've been excellent in their thinking.
Yep, thinking first and foremost, and then execution. Is it up and over? It is just. Breaks through the hands of Patel. It was a chance. And some runs to the offside for Brook.
He threw his hands at it as hard as he could, especially at this stage of the game. But it should have been caught cross seam. And Samit Patel didn't really get off the ground.
Should be taken, and it is. Had a little bit of a wobble on the boundary line a couple of overs ago. Did Delanger, but this time gets his hands around it. Redeems himself.
A really good bowling. You want to bowl a change of pace, a slower ball. You want to take it outside the hitting arc of the batter. And exactly what he did. He went wide, which was set in quite an open stance. It was really hard for him to get the reach out that far on the offside. And he really couldn't get going today. Really well bowled. And a good catch.
Tom Kohler-Cadmore to the crease, 26 years of age. Tricky situation too at this stage to come in to try and find some groove as quickly as possible. Support Simpson, get a sense of what this pitch has to offer, both with seam and spin. Keep going, go on, keep going. Don't stop now. Gregory with his last. Wonderful change of pace to finish off a successful block of 5. One short of 100 after 75.
Well, the partnership between Brook and Simpson has given the Northern Superchargers a real chance of making an imposing total to chase on this used pitch here at Trent Bridge. The dismissal of Brook, however, will make the Rockets feel as though they've got a chance of keeping them within reach.
Catch that. One, Richie. Yes, Richard.
100 up from 76 deliveries for the Superchargers.
Yeah, that was a brilliant partnership there. I reckon the Superchargers would like them to continue for probably another 10 or so balls just to really extend. But we're going to need Kohler-Cadmore to get away quickly here.
One.
What gift,
Attack your chin.
which wasn't taken advantage of by John Simpson, who's played well. Many might have thought that Kohler-Cadmore would come to the crease instead of the Middlesex wicketkeeper John Simpson, but the Rockets wanted to keep left-right hand at the crease, you would imagine, and he's answered the call. 32 from 24 for him. Kohler-Cadmore goes up in the air. Joe Root unable to find the leg speed to get underneath it.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get there, but just on John Simpson, I think he's a man full of confidence at the minute. He's had a really good start to the season, just made his international debut in the recent series, and he just looked like he had a plan from the start.
Excellent stuff from Samit Patel. Changing his pace. One flighted, one flattened up into the block hole.
Touch it.
Hey. Another dot to finish. Excellent from Samit Patel. 102 for 4 from 80.
That skipped over a row of houses.
invests in companies that do good.
That's the duck. He's out.
Sun beginning its descent here in Nottingham. Some cracking shots from Buggy Camp, giving us the worm's eye view from square of the wicket. Spin, spin and more spin for the Rockets.
Yeah, they've just held back Rashid Khan last set of 5, and I'm not surprised. The minute you get a wicket, get him on to the new batter. So hard to pick.
Catch that.
Down the ground, that's a really good shot. Excellent from Carla Cadmore.
Or maybe not. You just come down the wicket and time it like that. Beautiful shot there.
Brilliant footwork. Came alongside the ball, gave his arms room to swing through. Got to the pitch of it so there was no turn. Not that time. Not that time. You don't smash Rashid Khan down the ground and get away with it too often. He picks up his second.
Yeah, that one a little bit quicker through the air. I think he's been done there by going across the ball. The last one was a brilliant straight back down the ground. Instead there, that was a little bit more of a hack across the line, and he's been bowled.
Yeah, he's a little magician, isn't he? Extraordinary career arc from Rashid Khan.
He just loves to be in the contest, doesn't he, Rashid Khan? He just wants to be bowling at all the key times, wants to be involved. Absolute crowd pleaser. No helicopter that time, though.
Haven't got time for any of that. Got to get a move on. Rashid has 3 balls left of his allotted 20.
Surely they can't go over time with 4 spinners.
I thought so. He's bowling at teammate Majid, who looks for the reverse. First ball. He's telling the youngster not to take any liberties.
Yes, Rash. Yeah, yours. Oh.
Simpson again able to get off strike. Might be looking at taking up as many of these last 16 deliveries as possible. Not sure that Majid's going to find the boundary too often.
I think that's the key here. It's almost Rashid Khan's got 1 ball left.
Oh, he goes big. Has he gone big enough? No. The hulking figure of Alex Hales running round to his right at mid-on has taken an excellent running catch. Rashid Khan tells his young spin partner that, sorry chap, not today.
Yeah, a lovely bit of friendly banter there from the international compatriots, but yeah, that's the end of a great spell there from Rashid Khan. Just getting it out of the hitting zone, making him drag it to the leg side, and it's a good catch there from Alex Hales, running round to his right.
Well, Rashid Khan finishes with figures 3 for 31 from his 20 deliveries. He's also strangled an international teammate. And as he so often does, he's made an impact in the contest. First 3 wickets in the tournament, went 0 for 28 from 20 in the victory over Southern Brave, but he's back to wicket-taking ways tonight at Trent Bridge.
Now this is something that I can't quite decide if I like about the 100 or not. As a batter at the back end, I think I'm going to dislike it, but the fact that the new batter has to be on strike for their first ball, I think it's good for the bowlers.
March and Delang. Oh, that's superbly done, but oh, Sami Patel gets an extra dive in for the crowd, but the field had been placed exactly for that. Fine leg was very, very fine, and Willie must have thought there was a boundary for the taking, but Marchand de Lange has picked him up. It's 0 for David Willey.
Yeah, David Willey's probably got the ball he wanted there, low full toss, but the field's set very well with such a fine leg, and there's not a lot there to do for Samit Patel to take a pretty simple catch, and Willey's on the way for none.
Did you see that dive?
Was it more of a fall?
Well, definitely had a look around and make sure that people were watching once he landed on the ground there, Samit Patel. Yeah. Did you see me? Did you see me? Airborne I was. Excellent work. Very good indeed. David Willey, very dangerous hitter at the back end of an innings, but he's been scrubbed out with naught next to his name. Bryden Cass is now the man at the crease, the man from Durham who has recently made his international bow for England. The one-day international series against Pakistan. It's going to be another one. 10 for 5 in the last 13 deliveries. The Rockets are closing this one out spectacularly.
I have to say, it's not great batting here from the Superchargers. They've got a man in at the other end. John Simpson, 33 from 27, and he's barely faced any of the last set of bowls. It's a big hack across the line from Cass, and he's gone. And he's on a hat-trick.
Yeah, Marchand de Lange now has 7 wickets in the tournament. He's on a hat-trick. He'll have number 10 in his sights, who's come rushing out from the dugout and from the 100 archway. I think he might have been caught out a little bit as well. Adil Rashid is the man marking his guard. He's no mug with the bat, that is for sure. Here are the last 2 wickets. David Willey goes with the attempted scoop. Hat-trick ball. Well, that's exactly what you're talking about, Tammy Beaumont. New batters come in, get the man in on strike.
Yeah, you want the in man on, particularly on a used wicket that's hard to start on. You need the man that's been in, going well, to face as many of these last 10 to 15 balls as possible.
Yeah, I mentioned the used wicket. I have to be consistent. I wasn't very happy with the used pitch last night at Trent Bridge, and I'm also a little concerned about the fact that we've got these big crowds in and these pitches are tired. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting in the morning. You've got big crowds in. Got the best players that are available to play in a brand new tournament, and yet you're playing on surfaces that are suboptimal in my view.
Yeah, but then again, there's a lot of Trent Rockets fans here, and they seem to be enjoying it so far, so I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Well, they won't care if they win, that is for sure. Whipped off the hit by Rashid. Rashid Khan gets in the road, and they'll come back for a second. Another set of 10 gone, 90 balls, and it's 113 for 8. Just 8 minutes to get in the next 5 balls. I think we'll manage. Cut-off is 20 to 8. 15 minutes between innings. Big 10 balls this for the Northern Superchargers. Big 10 balls for John Simpson, you would feel. He's got to face most of them. Rashid Khan is a smart batter. He'll do okay at the other end. He doesn't have to worry about him But it's going to be Simpson to find the boundaries, you would think. Wide ball.
It's a little bonus there for the Superchargers. Pretty sure that Simpson's hitting to the long boundary here, so even though he's the man in, it might be a little bit more difficult to clear the boundaries this side.
Yeah, got that one covered, haven't they? 3 fielders back on the bigger leg side boundary. Gregory aiming at leg stump. Well, that's well played. Really good from John Simpson. Had to watch the ball like a hawk. And found the gap and found the fence.
Gregory going into the pitch with a bouncer there, but Simpson's up to it and he's managed to get it far enough behind, away from the deep square fielder, for a much needed boundary for the Superchargers.
Gets in the block hole. Darcy short, will pick up in front of the pod. Going to see a lot of spin when Northern Superchargers get a chance to bowl. Majid, Radil Rashid. Adam Lyth. Callum Parkinson has also been brought into the side. So both teams recognising the conditions and recognising the type of bowling that was going to be most successful on the surface.
Yeah, I think if the Superchargers can make the most of these last 7 balls, maybe get past that 130 score, then, you know, it could be a tricky little chase, particularly with the quality of their spinners.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're absolutely right. Field changes going on. Lewis Gregory, captain and bowler. Difficult to get your brain around everything that's going on out there. That goes for us in here as well as them out there. Slow ball. And again, Rash just turns over the strike.
Both fine leg and third man in the ring. I reckon this could be a slower ball again.
Went for the block hole. Got it in there quite nicely. Lewis Gregory. It's another really good set of 5 from him. Just the 10 overs for the skipper of the Rockets today. 10 balls, sorry. 1 for 15.
We might get there by the end.
Would have been a good effort. Through 10 overs.
I think Mel Jones has said she's got a swear jar, but for saying overs instead of balls.
To the charity of Mel's choice. Getting an absolute windfall by the end of this. But it's been good from the Rockets. They've got their matchups right. It's been excellent batting from Simpson and the batter of the tournament, perhaps so far, Harry Brook, that has got the Superchargers up to something that they will believe they can defend. Make no mistake about that. Ben Stokes won the toss and decided that they were going to bat first, precisely because of the spin they have and the fact that the pitch is a used one. Marchant de Lange with the final 5. Rash tries to go over the top of mid-off and mid-on, who are both up inside the circle. But importantly, Simpson has the strike.
Yeah, that's the key here. Simpson needs to go big in these last 4 balls. Good little hand from Rashid Khan, making sure he's on strike as much as possible.
Long off and mid-off, mid-on, stay inside the circle. And he goes full. It's the double bluff. And the double bluff has worked. Alex Hales picks up another catch. Marchant de Lange picks up yet another wicket. That's 3 for him. And for John Simpson, it's not the end of his work tonight, but it's been an excellent effort.
Yeah, it's brave bowling from de Lange there, going full. I think Simpson was sat back for the short ball, couldn't get it over mid-off, and it's a simple catch to Alex Hales. But that's a good knock come to an end, a handy little run there for John Simpson.
Yeah, very good. You see that very often. More often than not, the bowler will set the field and you'll get the delivery that you expect. But Marchant de Lange, because he has that pace, is perhaps more likely than others to go for the double bluff. Simpson was, you're absolutely right, sat back, waiting for the short ball or maybe the slower ball. And he just went full.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed that the men's game can do more than the women's game, because they have that extra fielder out. You can actually bowl more than one ball with the same field, whereas I feel in women's cricket at the moment, with only 4 outside the ring, you do have to telegraph the ball you're bowling just a little bit more.
Yeah, it also helps that Marchant de Lange can hit you on the head as well. Round the wicket. Parkinson says over to you, Adil Rashid. Just going to have a quick look at the line once again. It looks as though Marchant de Lange has done it for the 3rd time. His figures are 3 for 15 from 13 deliveries, and he's bowled 3 no balls. He's gone for the Yorker with the free hit on the previous 2 occasions. Goes there again. Oh, that's brilliant. What a shot that is from Adil Rashid. MS Dhoni, eat your heart out.
That's a great shot there from Adil Rashid. Found the gap route beautifully, mid-on and mid-off up in the ring, just squirts it past there into the long pocket. Look at those wrists. Look at those wrists, getting it into that big area there.
Yeah, it was the